If you continue trading with a troubled mind, you will always produce a troubled result. The result is always disastrous. That's one reality of trading. My name is Chibueze Joshua, and I share Forex educational videos here. I talk anything about Forex here, and I equally document my journey to $2 million in prop-firm funding right here on this channel. And I started with a $10,000 prop-firm account. Definitely, as in from fundedness precisely, a $10,000 Stellar Light challenge, and I'm growing this thing till I get to $2 million in prop-firm funding. For a couple of weeks now, you guys can see, if you check my P&L for the week for the past 4 to 5 weeks, or let's say the past 3 weeks, discover that it's just like I took a break from trading. I've not really been fully active like I used to be when I started this journey. I've not been following this thing consistently. I've not been trading. Last week and this week, I never even pulled the trigger. I never pressed buy or sell for one day. I never pressed buy or sell. And I have my reasons for doing that. I have my clear reasons for taking this decision. You see, this thing remember me of stories where armies, when they go to war fronts back then, when the war gets tough, there's how the situation of things would be. The commander has no option but to command his troops to retreat. Their retreating doesn't mean that they are weak. You retreat doesn't mean you have given up or your enemies have won the battle. You are not retreating because you're a coward, no. But sometimes it's good to retreat. I mean, we retreat to gather ourselves, energize ourselves, organize ourselves, and launch an aggressive attack again. That is the essence why we retreat. And same thing is applicable in trading. When the going gets tough, yes, the tough get going, but there's how tough the journey is going to be. You have nothing to do than to pause for a moment, know why you are not winning, and come back strong. That's the important key of life. You see, when your heart is not at rest as a trader, when you come to this market, for me personally, I don't know for most of you, but for me, my own perspective, for me, from my experience so far, anytime my heart is not at rest, anytime, in short, the best time I make money is when I have money, because that time, my psychology, everything is intact. When you have money, that is even the best time to become a trader. But when you're broke, putting that your last card to the market, thinking you want to flip it to something reasonable, that is when you tend to lose more. You end up giving the market the little you even have. That's one thing about trading. That's just one raw truth about trading. And for a couple of weeks now, I really had something I'm battling in. As in, I have some debt and other things I really need to sort out. It's not everything I can come up here on camera and see. Understand? Yeah, so I have personal battles I'm battling. So I need to solve those things first. Get myself, get my psychology, my sense of humor, my everything, get everything down before I come back to the charts again. If you watch me recently, I've not really been too active. I've not been trading. Even going to my Telegram group, nothing is happening there. Absolutely nothing is happening there. I'm just quiet everywhere. I'm not sending signal. I just spend few hours looking at the charts. No, few minutes. Once I look at the chart, I just move on. You understand? I just move on. So right now, I'm one of my deepest moments in life. So I discovered that if I should go into trading with my current predicament right now, if I should go into trading like that, I'll end up blowing this account. and still even blow more. So it's better I just pause for the moment. It's better I just pause for the moment. So that's the reason why I've not been fully active on this account. Right here on my screen is my P&L. And if you check my last week P&L, profit and loss, and this week's own, they are both the same thing. There's no changes. That shows that I never took any single trade. Any single trade, and I'm perfectly okay by doing this. Perfectly okay. See, I'm very fine. It takes a lot of courage for traders to come up to the screen and document their journey. Be very transparent and say, this is it. When I lose, I say, this is it. When I win, I say, this is it. It takes a lot of courage to do what I'm doing. And I'm very happy for myself, no matter how the thing is going, that I'm among the few confident and courageous traders to come out and put this thing out there. It takes a lot of confidence to do these things. I mean, it's not really easy. Sometimes, even I'm not supposed to make this video. I lose motivation most times. I'm just like, should I continue? But I just know that I just have to do what I have to do. I have no other option but to do it. I have no other option but to be transparent. Because the greatest lie is when you know you're lying to yourself. That's it. That's the P&L for the week. Nothing more, nothing less. And hopefully next week I'll come back again. And this time around, I thank God my major pressing problem is solved for now. I have other one because I believe problems can never come to an end. As long as we're existing, there will always be problems. But how we tackle this challenge is what matters most. So I've retreated, and by God's grace, I'll come back again to the war front. The battle is between me and myself, not me against the market. I'm battling within myself. Understand myself. I'll come back again, and hopefully this week I'll come out very strong. Thank you for watching this video. If you watched to this moment, I'll see you again next week. And this time around, we'll come out better, hopefully. Peace.